Hey guys, Captain Dylan Hubbard here at Hubbard's Marina, and we are excited. We've got some great fishing going on. We've got some good weather coming up, and we've got the new moon as well. So things are happening. We're on our last quarter moon right now, but as we work through this coming work week, we're going to be approaching that new moon next weekend. And then on top of that, we've got some really nice weather coming in. A little bumpy today, but it's going to be calming down quickly tomorrow and really looking good for us. So hopefully we'll get some great catching in this weekend on the backside of this little tiny cold front. Plus, we've got a really nice work week coming up. Got a little bit of a rain chance early work week, but really nice moderate winds and lower sea conditions. Second half of the work week, wind's going to pick up a little bit, but rain chances die down. But really, as far as the eye can see, the next 5 to 7 days, pretty moderate and should allow us to do our fishing pretty darn well. Nearshore right now, the mangrove snapper bite is really kicked into high gear. We're seeing some nice mangrove snapper while we're fishing for those hogfish. It's been almost a little bit tricky because we're seeing so many of these nice mangrove snapper and a lot bigger and a lot shallower than we normally would. So pretty great to see. And then on top of that, we are picking up some of those hogfish. We are seeing the lane snapper start to increase and start to get better for us as well. We are seeing the red grouper out there a little bit deeper. Deepest nearshore waters really starting in that offshore water, about 100 to 120 foot. We're really targeting those red grouper and doing well on our 12-hour extreme, 39 hours. We're catching one or two here and there on our 10-hour trips and some of those long-range private fishing charters as well. And we're on the doorstep of that pelagic time of year. We're starting to see some mackerel nearshore, but those kingfish should hopefully be showing up for us on one of these moon phases. Like I mentioned, we're coming up on that new moon, and a lot of times, either a new or full moon, we see those kingfish will show up when that water temperature is right, and it's getting close. So hopefully, if not this new moon, the next full moon in about 2 weeks from now, hopefully we'll see those kingfish. So coming soon for sure, the pelagic bite will really start to pick up for us. We are seeing some nice yellowtail snapper, a few of those muttons. We're on the back side of this deep water closure that happens every year, February and March. Once that deep water closure is over, we should have even more flexibility to go even deeper and hopefully catch even more fish, because we don't have that fence to worry about anymore, and we have a lot more flexibility back and a lot more areas to target and fish and catch these red grouper, scamp grouper, and some of those nice yellowtails and muttons that we find generally a little bit deeper. So right now we're fishing about 100 to 120, but behind that deep water closure, we'll be often fishing like 140, 160, maybe even up to 180 foot, and it should have a stellar April and May. Remember, red grouper are going to close sometime late May, or probably mid to late May. So hopefully we're going to be able to have lots of opportunity to capitalize on those red grouper. There are some plans in the works, some ideas that might potentially extend that red grouper season. We're going to be launching a video on our YouTube channel talking about that soon. So make sure you subscribe on YouTube and make sure you catch all those upcoming videos. And we've got a ton of new content on our YouTube video as well, you don't want to miss out on. And then on top of that, we have an in-person event coming up Tuesday, April 15th from 7 to 9 p.m. at Orange County Choppers Roadhouse over there in Pinellas Park. The Real Animals Fishing Conversation, where myself and Capt Mike Anderson will both be there talking fishing, having a good time. So we hope you can join us again Tuesday night, April 15th from 7 to 9 p.m. at Orange County Choppers Roadhouse. Inshore right now, the redfish have been pretty active. We've been seeing quite a few redfish as of late. The trout bite has been a little bit softer this past week, but should pick up for us as that weather stabilizes. Snook bite has been going well when we have these little warming trends, and this week it should warm up for us pretty quickly. This water should hopefully clear up as we approach that new moon. So I would expect the second half of this work week coming up, that snook bite should hopefully turn on a little bit around the area. And then on top of that, we are seeing some flounder on the edges, those potholes around some local structure. That sandy bottom near structure is where you're going to find those flounder. We are seeing some spotty pompano action, not a ton of them, but there are a few being caught. And on top of that, some black drum action too, some smaller ones, some kind of schooly fish around the mangroves, around the oyster bars, bigger ones around the bridges. And on top of that, we've seen some blackfin, or some black tip and bonnethead sharks out in the beaches, mixed in with some nice speckled trout as well. So get out there and capitalize. Don't forget, if you're too busy to go fishing, you're just too darn busy, check out Hubbard's Marina on social media for our daily updates on Facebook and YouTube on the best days to fish, the best weather to fish. And then don't forget to subscribe on YouTube and catch all our new content that's coming out almost daily. Hopefully we'll see you out here on the water, and hopefully you'll get a chance to go out fishing with the original longest running party boat and private charter fleet here in Central West Florida at Hubbard's Marina in fish famous Johns Pass. Y'all have a great day. Tight lines. We'll see you soon out here on the water.